Hey guys, check it out. The beautiful people out there in Expediting Land. I've got some emails, many emails about the owner's pay arrangements. Okay, this is something that is a red flag for owners paying you by com check. That's a no-go. You do not, under any circumstances, I ran into that back in 2006 when I first started, okay? Here's what happens. When an owner is trying to pay you by com check, one or two things. They owe taxes, or that truck that you're driving is going to be repoed. That is mainly the two most reason. Why? Okay? As you as a subcontract driver, you have to have some kind of record of payment. You're paid. Paycheck stub. You're a 1099 if you are. Owner ops, you know what I'm talking about. Most owner ops started out as company drivers, point blank in the story. Now, when you have an owner that's paying you by com check, that red flag is high. Now, if I were in your situation, and if you are being paid by com check, you've got to have some sort of pay record, paycheck stub. Make sure this owner has some sort of format, computer format, or what have you. Send you an email before payday, send you an email on payday, whatever the case may be. But be paying by com check from an owner is another red flag. I don't care what anyone says out there. Okay? These owners that do these kind of things are going to be, and probably have been, audited by the IRS. Okay? Which in return, you're going to get audited. They will trace you. They will contact these owners, and they will require a list of the drivers that were employed for that year, if they're filing or not filing taxes. So, if you're a 1099 employee, please be sure to make a lot of, some money put aside to pay for your taxes share. Some of them, come break out even. I break out even, don't have the expenses on my end, pretty much break even, and that's it. But I've always gotten a record of paycheck stuff by computer email, by any type of format that is professionally set up. Do not stay with an owner much longer if they are paying you by com check. Yes, com check will say have the amount and all those records that will be required in an audit, but it doesn't say what the reason for that payment is. There has to be a description of payment, a record of payment to the employees from that owner that you drive for. When that owner gets audited, most of the time they will be, again, require a list of drivers that they employed, and your name will show up. So, all these other things, these red flags that I've talked about in my previous clips, take heed to what I'm saying, man. I'm telling you, all these things for your own good, keep you from suffering if you're coming in to the expediting business. Any fleet owner, regardless, cargo van, straight truck, or a semi, do not stay much longer getting paid by com check. Now, it's your choice. You can do whatever you want. Okay, but it will come back on you. That word karma, it exists. Oh, yes, it does. I'm just telling you, please be aware of owners paying you by com check, no record of pay. Okay, for your own good. All right. Now, furthermore, just like to add to, I'm going to have some Expediting Land apparel coming your way soon. Expediting Land hoodies, t-shirts, and caps, man. It's going to have a shopping apparel website. I'm going to have a link to it when it's up and running. I just got some products in. I have some very interesting requests about having my logo on some apparel. So I'm going to do it, man. I'm going to do it. I'd like to add, too, also, during your employment time with this owner that's paying you by com check, I'm not going to name any names or what have you or anything like that. When I was in that situation in 2006, I just leave it at that. You've got to have a record of pay, paycheck stub, computerized, some sort. Handwriting 1099s and handwriting paycheck stubs to an employee, is iffy. But always look for a professional format, a pay employment record of some sort by the owner, the contractor. You again are the subcontractor as a company driver. And again, most owner ops started out as company drivers. Only blank in the story, man. Okay? Now, my advice, again, coming to you from my experience as a subcontract company driver, you've got to understand that is very imperative. It's going to save you a lot of headaches in the future, man. Okay, employment records, getting paid by contract, man, from an owner is a huge red flag, man. You can do what you want. Take my advice, but I'm telling you right now, an owner paying you back constantly. Now, contracts paying for repairs, emergency situations for an extra load bar, straps, or any type of registration fee that you need in a state crossing into, things of that nature, man. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about receiving your pay from a contract owner. Okay, make that perfectly clear. Now, when you go in and you get settled and you do find an owner that has a professional setup, employment record pay, and things of that nature, your truck is in good condition, whether you're solo or teams, most of the time the owners will send you a 1099 at the end of the year for your benefit to file. Okay, but still, please take heed to what I'm saying. Okay, audits occur. But if you constantly getting paid by contract, they're trying to beat around the bush, something is not right. Pieces of the puzzles, it's not fitting correctly. Okay, so be aware of that, guys, coming into the expediting business. So as a subcontract company driver,